Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Buffalo Bulls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Chippewas will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Bulls offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Perkins. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The shotgun running play call.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So Central Michigan's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other. Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Handing off on the draw play. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Chippewas pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Chippewas come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for the first down. And the Chippewas are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. A man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Dropping back, it's Perkins. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. That's an important first down on that running play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
At the 26. 3rd down coming up.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Becker. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense.
And first down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack, but you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Turner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A loss of 2 yards on the play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. To throw, it's Perkins. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Central Michigan, 3. Buffalo, 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body. They're going to turn it over every time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Back-to-back sacks, and this home crowd is going berserk for this 3rd and long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Bringing it back, it's Becker. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The pass rush closing in. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Back's got it again. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Running back has it on a screen now. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. You pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Finds room at the 30. Oh, enough. Tremendous toughness here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Chippewas. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Breaks free. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically. Help that.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Central Michigan, 10. Buffalo, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39. And the Chippewas come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Chippewas will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Perkins. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Eludes the rush. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Can he get there on the ground? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Chippewas will line up now. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down, we're going to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. It's a shotgun run call. Watch the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He eludes the rush. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. To the air, it's Perkins. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And the sophomore making an impact play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense, and I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. The last possession, they really had the passing like clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Poor starting field position here for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Chris, that's a great his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Third down coming.
Third down coming up after that running play.
Let's go.
Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Chippewas come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass this time. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Chippewas hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Central Michigan.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it, pays off for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14.
Central Michigan. 17. Buffalo. 14.
Bringing it out, it's Becker. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Last time, they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Okay, it's third down after that run. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. You'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. It's the running back in the flat. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And the Chippewas will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Chippewas offense is on the move now. They call the counter run here. Running through the tackle. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, This changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Looking to pass. It's Perkins. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buffalo. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Central Michigan.
Returner looking to make a play here. Returner is brought down. Gets started with the next drive. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock and give them a...
The ball is loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover. And the Bulls offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
First down attempted. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout, and he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down.
Get set.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.